Hello everyone, I'm Ricklock, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 22 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's mods, where we are now finally ready to start producing wood instead of having to supply it ourselves. Because we are now producing trees that we put on a belt. We are just gonna keep that on the belt on the bus though, and then we will just wherever we need them, like for this setup, we shall produce the wood right next to it. Because this is a lot more than 6 to 8 times more dense, basically. Except that we also need saw blades. So if we use half of the belt for that, it is only 3 to 4 times as dense, but that's still a lot better. I guess that means we should be populating both sides of this. I think those should all get on the same side then. Now, if we are going to bring up the belt next to this, we will have to bring it in this way instead. Now, we might have to move this later, but we shall find out. So, right there, I guess. That is actually a bit annoying with the 1.1 update, where you can, well, the belts are smart, they'll just go under whatever. When you don't want them to go under a tree or whatever, you pass. Is this belt not supposed to be saturated? Oh, we don't have any. Oh, I guess we did store something from our oxygen production. That we should now be flare stacking the hydrogen down here. At least for now. We should probably use a valve though. I think that should be more than fast enough to take care of this. I guess we could have also used Bob's fuel food burners and actually made power out of this. So that is also a possibility, but I don't really think we need the power that much. Do you also need water in that? Yeah, I guess so. Never mind. Not for now. Are our trees coming? Yes. Perfect. Now the trees are all on the right side of that hill, so we will be putting some saw blades to the left side somewhere. I would like it to be down here before we actually need the wood up here. But then we could just do something here. Use some of this iron and put it in. I would really prefer not to use this area though. And I would like to also move these and all of this out of the way. Just to have a clear path we can drive on and run on and whatever. How slow is it to produce the saw blades? Very not slow. Okay. So, at least for now, I guess it's okay to do something like this. We don't need that many of them really, so this will be plenty. We don't need nearly half of a build of them either, but for now that will have to do. Now for a production area like this though, where we need to get it in. I guess we'll need to move this in further so we can have our wood production right here. Also, we could have used this for our wood belt. Or tree belt, I guess. We should have put a radar down there, but we didn't. Just need to make sure that it keeps producing. Let's for now move this in. Well, let's just move it here for now, I guess. This will no longer be wooden cover, it will just be cover to start with. Guess we still need a cover like that. For the wood, let's just put some machines down so we can start thinking. How fast is this? 6 to 8 every 2 seconds. Well, at least we don't need a lot of wood here, so I think this will be fine. we will never need that much wood in this case. It's only for inserters up here. Maybe we should have a way that we transport power through all of this. Like actually have a steady connection going all the way up. Sure. Let's just put this here for now. Are we getting any trees? We did have 2 go past, so there should also be at least 1 coming in here. This needs to be reversed. And yes, that is out. We have saw blades on here. Oh, they output the saw. That's a stupid recipe. Sorry for saying. Okay. Oh dear. We need filter inserters then. Only wood. Oh, filters, please. Will this work, I wonder? Only sockets. We need more trees. Oh, I have a lot of trees on it, actually, so... Does this work, or do they need to move? Doesn't look like it works. How about that? So we actually have to take it out, hand it to another inserter. That seems stupid. Unless this is the wrong mode. No, whitelist, only use that. Dang it. Oh dear, so they won't be taking from that. Maybe it was a bad idea to have saw blades mixed with the wood or trees. How to do this properly. This wasn't the step I thought I would be having problems with. Sometimes you don't get your saw blade back. Then you need to input one of these. Otherwise, input how to get that working without making a huge setup. With wires and all sorts of stuff. I mean, if I unload them into a chest, I can put a wire on the chest and limit these inserters to only take saw blades if that chest does not have anything in it. But holy moly, that is more than I would have expected to do here to produce wood. Just wondering, what other recipes? Always, we only sometimes get the blade back. Okay. That we will have to live with, I guess. Can I figure out a good way to do this, though? So, still outputting. Do we have wires even? Guess that's a nope. Whoops. Okay, these need to be filters then. Only take the tree. Up that one. Only take trees. And then we will have an inserter. Another filter inserter. That only takes saw blades. But only... No, insulated wire. No, we need rubber for that. I think. Yep, rubber is resin, which is wood. Okay, let's do a temporary setup for that. It shouldn't be too bad. So we need to cook some wood, right? No, we need to process some wood. No resin. Rubber. Really? Is rubber not how it is in bulbs? I guess not. Or maybe it is. In a bioprocessor, okay. I was getting a little scared. Screw it. Good. That's all we basically needed. So only if we have less than 5 saw blades. Let's just say that. Perfect. And then we need inserters to put the saw blades in. Whoops. Oh, those don't need to. Wait, did I already do that? I already did that, okay. Never mind me. We need to output the saw blades though. Only saw blades. Good, so we have wood. This sucks. I'm sure there's a better way to do that, but especially if we had the saw blades on its own build. Because then we could just keep those on one side and put our this onto the free side, as the inserters will take from the nearest side first. That is one way to do it, I guess. Can we do something smart with that? I think we could avoid a lot of this if we just did that. So I want to have a little bit of fun with it. How about you put saw blades onto a belt there? We tear all of these down again. I mean, if we do this, we might as well just have a belt on the bus with saw blades. Input of saw blades, input of wood, output of saw blades. How about output of wood then? Dang it, we need more space. Can we output the saw blades in a way that they take priority over these, but still get on the same belt? I'm more and more thinking that we should have the wood and the trees on the separate belts. I want to just try moving this up above though. Because we had the saw blades on the lower belt. On the lower side of the belt. I can't take priority over the saw blades without having priority over the wood or trees as well though. Unless I output into this with priority. To this side. No, you cannot have that filter. Will that work? Oops. As long as we then output to the near side of this. Right? Would it be better to have it on the other side than... That's also a bit annoying with 1.0. Oh, 1.1, sorry. So then if we output onto the belt here, they will be on the top side. Then we put it down and around. So if these just output saw blades. These just input whatever. And these output wood. Will that work? Trees. You need to only output wood. To the near side. Okay, I think this works. And I think I like it a little bit better than having to use wires and chests and everything. Just want to make sure that this takes priority like it should. Yes, it does. Good. So our first wood production. It didn't go as smooth as I would have liked, but we figured it out at least. Good. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.